And we're now happy to welcome in Hall of Famer Jerry Rice here to CBS Sports HQ. Thanks for joining us, Jerry.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, we have to start with the big trade between Denver and Seattle yesterday. Mixed reaction to the deal with the Seahawks not getting any stars in return for their franchise player. So I want to know your thoughts on this deal.
I'm happy to see Russell Wilson go from our division, because he pretty much owned the 49ers. I think he posted like a record of 17-4. So I think he's going to head to Denver now, and now they have that legit quarterback that they really need, and I'm sure Jerry Jeudy, he's all excited about the opportunity, and I think you got to look at Russell Wilson, man. What he brings to the table, credibility. He's accountable. He works hard. And that's really going to rub off on everyone else. So I really expect the Denver Broncos to have a lot of success this coming season.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos certainly needed help at the quarterback position, and they will get it with the likes of the veteran player Russell Wilson. Okay, I can't have you on without talking about your former team, the 49ers. You just mentioned them in that division. Happy to see Russell Wilson shuffle off to Denver. They have their own quarterback issues to resolve, though, Jerry. Jimmy Garoppolo not expected to be there next fall, which means the Trey Lance era will begin. What are your thoughts on how the 49ers quarterback situation is shaping up?
I think with Trey Lance having that season where he was able to sit back and really just watch everything and gain that knowledge. And I'm sure the players, just from working out with this guy during the week, during practice, they have a pretty good perception of what he's capable of doing. I see a guy that's really raw with a very strong arm that has that it factor where he can go out and elevate his teammates. And listening to Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, all those guys, they really believe in Trey Lance. And I think he's going to have a great season this year. I think they got everything else in place. You look at the offense, you look at the defense, last year, almost getting to the Super Bowl. So they got all the pieces right now in place. And now it's going to be up to Trey Lance to step in and do his part and help that team get to a Super Bowl.
You mentioned Deebo Samuel. A player who was a revelation for the offense this past season, not just for the 49ers, but across the NFL. How has he changed the wide receiver position in your mind?
Well, because, back when I played the game, you had to be like over 6 feet. You had to be like over 200 pounds or more. And you had to be able to really stretch the field and be exceptional going up, attacking the football at its highest peak and all those things. But you look at Deebo Samuel, he's more compact. He doesn't have the body of a wide receiver. But he also, you can put him in the backfield and he can run the football. He's a, tough guy. He's very physical. Then you can put him out there for those screen passes and all of those things too. So I think he pretty much has changed the game of just being a wide receiver. He's much more than that. And anytime this guy can get his hands on the football, he's going to do something special. And he can put points on the board.
And as you mentioned, it's going to be exciting to see what he can do with the 49ers next season on how this offense is shaping up. Okay, prior to this past season, the last time the Cincinnati Bengals made it to the Super Bowl, you guys beat them. You scored against them in that game. Looking at Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, there are comparisons that are already being made to you and Joe Montana during the 49ers' heyday. What was it that made you and Joe so good together? And do you see that with Burrow and Jamar?
Yeah, Jamar Chase, towards the end of that Super Bowl, though, I would have been really frustrated because for some reason he was not even given the opportunity to make plays. And when you have a receiver like that, you got to keep this guy involved. And I think with Joe Burrows, he brings something really special. He's very composed. He has that it factor. He's accountable and he's cool under pressure, just like Joe Montana. So, with that combination, I think they're going to be around for a long time. But as a wide receiver, I would have been really frustrated if I didn't get opportunities, towards the end of that game because they involved Jamar Chase early, but then all of a sudden he completely disappeared.
Jerry, what do you think about this young crop of wide receivers in the league? I mean, you mentioned Jerry Jeudy. We talked about Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. What are your thoughts on how the wide receiver position is right now with this crop of stars in the NFL?
Well, Cooper Kupp and stuff like that too. These guys, and I'm not, when I look at Cooper Kupp, I don't see a guy that's standing 6 feet, but they say he's taller than he looks. But his route running, his toughness, all of those things. Justin Jefferson. These are playmakers. These guys, they want the opportunity to make plays on the football field, and if you give them those opportunities, they're going to put points on the board. So, with the receiving core, it's going to, it's exciting. And these guys, they don't have to be exceptional route runners like we did back in the day. But, with all the bubble screens, with the run pass option, it's going to give them more opportunities to make plays, and the ball is going to be in the air the majority of the time.
So when you look at them now, Jerry, and you talk about what it was like in your day, what advice would you give these young players based on what you've seen from them already?
Just continue to work hard and love what you do and be accountable, be great leaders, on the football field and off the football field. And, if you come to practice, you work hard every day, then your teammates, they're going to do the same thing. And that's how you build a team. That's how you build a championship team. You have to show up every day and you have to learn something different.
Jerry, you've partnered with Sports Illustrated, OpenSea, and OneSea to launch a series of NFTs. What can you tell us about this collection?
Oh man, it is so cool. First of all, to be on SI, that's just like going to the Super Bowl. I was excited about that, and I had the opportunity to grace 3 covers, and my NFT is gonna. It's launching today, then it's going to drop tomorrow. We wanted to make it accessible for the fans. And it's one of those where it's the biggest moments in sports. It's the most memorable in my career. The technology, the 3D animation, the design is seriously fun. And I think I'm going to take you back to January 1990. I think we were playing the Minnesota Vikings, and I think we were 15-2. The Vikings, they were 10-7, and we had to win that football game. And I think they had another receiver over there named Anthony Carter that was exceptional. So I knew the importance of me making plays and elevating my teammates. And there was one play where Joe threw me the ball over the middle, and I was able to cut back cross field, and I went for a 72-yarder against the Vikings. And, that was something special. I think I had 5 catches for about 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. And along with this, this launch and the NFTs being dropped, Emmitt Smith and also Dick Buckus is going to drop also, and it's going to go on sale tomorrow. But you got other iconic people that's going to grace SI, like Shaq, Wayne Gretzky, Billie Jean King, Muhammad Ali, and a lot others going to come too. So I'm excited about being part of it. And I'm learning about this, and, I'm like an old dinosaur, but, this is pretty cool to partner up with SI.
Jerry, we've come a long way since signed napkins outside of hotels, right?
And like I said, I'm the old dinosaur, man. And I'm just trying to take in all of this technology, but it's always one thing. It's always about the fans. And that's something I will never forget, how they inspired me to be great on the football field.
It is a great collection. The Legends of the Gridiron NFT collection launches Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Previewing today, both of 1C Sports Marketplace and OpenSea is where you can find it. Presale live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Dick Butkus Foundation. He is Hall of Fame wide receiver Jerry Rice joining us on CBS Sports HQ. Thanks for your time, Jerry. Good luck with the collection, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Take care.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.